Welcome back on our channel American Legends Losses. We have returned with yet another video. You will find a list of well-known celebrities who departed today in today's memorials. We also have some unique tributes to share with you in addition to this. We'll gently talk about the bad news later. Legends that regrettably ended up dying today but in some manner contributed to their respective works. Godspeed and farewell to the myths. First, though, we would appreciate it if you could all give this video a thumbs up as a sign of love and support. Now let's discuss the elements that matter. Regretfully, on Tuesday, July 23rd, renowned American singer Abdul-Karim Fakir passed away at the age of 88. In case you're unaware, he was the final survivor of the renowned Motown quartet, the Four Tops. From 1964 to 1973, they achieved 17 top 20 hits, which included the hit songs I Cannot Assist Myself and Attain October I Am Going to Be There. According to reports, he died at his Detroit home, surrounded by his loved ones. Fakir's family claimed in a statement that he passed away from heart failure. Following a string of non-charting hits in the 1950s, including 4 goals, the group rebranded and signed with Berry Gordy's immensely popular Motown Records. Since 1988's Misplaced in Acapulco, the trio has achieved significant success in the UK, with 11 high 10 singles. In Britain, the Tops have also released 5 high-charting singles, including some early hits that reached the top of the charts. From 1968. The quartet only had one album that made it to the top 10 in the US charts, The 4 Greatest Hits. Fakir's voice, along with singer Levi Stubbs, guitarist Lawrence Payton, and bassist Ronaldo Obi Benson, helped create the enchantment that propelled 1960s pop and R&B singles like Standing Within the Shadows of Love and Bernadette. It's all in the reenactment, which is how the Tops received their one and only Grammy nod in 1971 for Best R&B Efficiency by a Duo or Group. Early in the 1970s, the Four Tops broke away from Motown and joined with ABC Dunhill. Very depressing. We extend our deepest sympathies to the departed, that God possesses. The death of Beccy Barr, a reporter and presenter for BBC Northwest Tonight, stunned the British journalistic community. Barr decided to pursue a career in firefighting instead of broadcasting. At the age of 46, she departed from this life early on Tuesday, July 23rd. Based on data presented in her since last year, she has been battling an incurable form of stomach cancer. In 2019, Beccy Barr left BBC Northwest Tonight to work for Lancashire Fire and Rescue Service. She had been employed there since 2013. Annabelle Tiffin, her former co-worker on Northwest Tonight, described her as an adventurous and vivacious woman. When Ms. Barr was in her early 20s, she started her journalism career at the Blackpool Citizen. She later worked for CNBC and Bloomberg News in New York before moving back to Lancashire and joining the BBC. In 2013, she started working as a reporter and presenter at BBC Northwest Tonight. She had previously worked in London for CNBC as a finance journalist. The journalist also worked for Sunday Politics Northwest and BBC Radio 5 Live. 6 years after being a broadcaster employee and possessing a 20 years, she decided to give up journalism and television in 2019 in order to train as a firefighter and start working for the Lancashire Fire and Rescue Service. So sad she was adored and changed the course of journalism. We offer the family our sympathy during this difficult time. Hannah, Mrs. Barr's cherished daughter, is her surviving child. Peace be with you. In the 1970s, Welsh professional snooker player Raymond Reardon MBE rose to prominence as one of the game's most powerful players. Born in Tredegar, Monmouthshire, Wales on October 8, 1932, Reardon grew up in a working-class household. He developed his snooker talents at neighborhood clubs, where he first developed an interest in the game. Reardon was already a dangerous player when he was a teenager. He was a coal miner before going professional. This was a typical job in his hometown. Because of his difficult early experiences working in the mines, he eventually quit to become a police officer. Reardon's love and commitment to snooker never wavered, and he played competitively even after becoming a police officer. After Reardon became a professional in 1967, his career took off. After winning the World Snooker Championship for the first time in 1970, he became the sport's dominant power. He would win the title 6 more times in the ensuing 10 years: 1970, 1973, 1974, 1975, 1976, and 1978, securing his place in snooker history and gaining him a great deal of notoriety. Reardon was known for his psychological prowess and cerebral playmaking. He frequently intimidated opponents with his accurate shot selection. He became well known due to his appearance as well. His dark widow's peak and protruding eye fangs gave him the nickname Dracula, which enhanced his allure and mystique among fans. Reardon won almost a dozen other professional titles over his career, demonstrating his steady skill and adaptability. For his services to the sport, he was named a member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE). Reardon continued to be involved in the snooker world after ending his professional career by teaching and coaching up-and-coming players. Beyond his success on the playing field, he had a big influence on the sport since he helped make snooker more widely known when it first appeared on television. On July 19, 2024, Raymond Reardon, who was 91 years old, passed away. His enduring impact serves as a monument to his prowess, commitment, and snooker industry influence. Prominent Spanish politician Montserrat Candini i Puig was a member of the Democratic Convergence of Catalonia and subsequently the Catalan European Democratic Party. She lived from 4 September 1957 until 19 July 2024. Candini was raised in Barcelona and was well versed in Catalan politics and culture from a young age. She went on to acquire a master's degree in political science, giving her the background knowledge and abilities that would eventually shape her political career. Candini's commitment to Catalan autonomy and her attempts to advance the region's interests within the larger Spanish political framework were hallmarks of her early political career. When Candini was elected mayor of Calella, a post she held from 2011 until 2022, her political career really took off. During her tenure as mayor, she gained recognition for her dynamic leadership style and her capacity to enact measures that markedly enhanced the city's standard of living. Throughout her tenure, Calella saw a number of urban development projects, cultural initiatives, and tourism-related initiatives that helped to make the city thriving both economically and socially. Her accomplishments as mayor brought her significant admiration and acclaim on a local and national level. Candini's ability to successfully traverse the complexity of both local and national politics, as well as her persistent dedication to public service, were the hallmarks of her political career. She was renowned for her ability to foster compromise amongst many political groupings and for her eloquence and strategic thinking, leaving a lasting legacy of important political contributions to Spain and Catalonia. Many people still see and recall her influence on the political scene, especially in relation to her contributions to the cause of Catalan autonomy. Renowned Swedish businesswoman Eva Birgitta Schwartz-Grimaldi was well known for her significant contributions to the media and culture industries. Schwartz-Grimaldi was born in Stockholm, Sweden, on April 15, 1956, and developed an early love of books and the arts. Her pursuit of a degree in languages and literature prepared her for her future profession. Due to her strong business sense and comprehensive awareness of the cultural landscape, Schwartz-Grimaldi made a rapid ascent through the ranks of the publishing industry, where she started her career. When Schwartz-Grimaldi moved into the media sector, her career took a dramatic shift. She was the CEO of Swedish television SVT and then the CEO of the Bonnier Broadcasting Group, among other important executive roles. Her dedication to improving the caliber and variety of programs during her tenure at SVT was evident in her leadership, which greatly increased the network's reputation and audience. She was instrumental in guiding Bonnier Broadcasting through the quickly evolving media landscape by emphasizing digital transformation and creative programming. Apart from her professional accomplishments, Schwartz-Grimaldi was an ardent supporter of cultural and educational programs. She provided her knowledge and insight to advance the arts and education in Sweden, while serving on the boards of numerous cultural organizations. She received a great deal of recognition and admiration from the business for her efforts. On July 20th, 2024, EVA Brigitte Schwartz Grimaldi, who was 68 years old, passed away. Her strategic leadership, love of the arts, and important contributions to Swedish business and culture have left her a trailblazer in the media and cultural sectors with a lasting legacy. Let's look into the circulating claims and determine what's true. Videos on YouTube and TikTok have surfaced recently, purporting to represent the death of Celine Dion, Canadian singer. The well-known Canadian singer Celine Dion has recently dealt with serious health issues. She disclosed in December 2021 that she had been identified as having stiff person syndrome (SPS), a rare neurological condition. Severe muscle stiffness and excruciating spasms are the hallmarks of this illness, which can severely limit movement and quality of life. These crippling symptoms are the result of SPS, an autoimmune disease that makes the body fight its own nerve system. This illness has had a significant effect on Dion's capacity to perform and keep up her demanding tour schedule. Dion's health has suffered greatly as a result of stiff person syndrome, causing her to postpone and reschedule multiple shows, including a portion of her Courage World Tour. She has expressed her profound regret at not being able to connect with her audience through her live performances, and has been transparent about the physical and emotional toll this ailment has caused. Dion has persevered in the face of these obstacles, concentrating on her care and recovery in the hopes of hitting the stage again. Many have been impressed by her bravery and candor regarding her health issues, which emphasize her fortitude and tenacity in dealing with such a severe and uncommon medical condition.